I start stream. Let me see. I'm gonna pull a shadow and change the status of this VC to my Twitch link. I said, I said, you monster! What a brilliant idea! So I'm stealing it. Let's see, where are we? Okay, Twitch is live, YouTube is live, Instagram is live. Love the anatomy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Get some line art done. So this is the Blue Ranger. Make a new group folder. We'll do the Red Ranger today, or at least do some of the Red Ranger. I'm only going to stream for like an hour and some change. Adrian, welcome. Welcome to the stream. 24. That's how you. This is how you know streaming is for the youth. When people say we're gonna do 24-hour streams, like that's only a youthful person would say something that ignorant. How old are you? No more questions, Your Honor. You said 72 hours. I said, yeah. Yeah, like it ain't even that. Like it don't. I don't even know how to say it. It don't really matter to us for real. Like they really resent our group. I said, huh, neat. Cause we over it, bro. We really are over it. We've seen so much. Like we're not supposed to see this much as a human. Like the information we've been thrown, that's been thrown to us, that's not regular, degular. That's not supposed to happen. So we sitting here looking like, all right, bro. Like what's next? Like what's next? Cause y'all keep telling us this happened, this happened, this like what's next, bro? Like we're over it now. Um, I love Ninja Storm. Love your art too. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Did you use value first before going to color? Sometimes I do. Um, sometimes I do. Like if I want to have a solid understanding of where my values are, I'll probably do that first before I color it. Because sometimes when I color it, um, value calculations get a little confusing. Um, but yeah, I usually like I'll do values first. Like you see how the Blue Ranger is white right now. This is just for the line art, but like say hypothetically speaking, I finished all of the line art, I would probably start shading first. Um, Maybe do some duotone shading and then put the colors in afterwards. Sometimes though, I do color it if I know that how can I say this? The subject that I'm shading has like specific textures to it. So sometimes I'll color it so that it's easier for me to remember, okay, this blue here is supposed to be matte finish. This red here is supposed to be mirror finish. Like I'll do that sometimes just in case I accidentally give a piece of the like subject the wrong texture. Mm, making sure I'm maintaining line weight consistency. What's the people always refer to that they always refer to that article headline where it's like the worst person you know uh just made a good point. Like that's the headline. The worst person you know just made a good point. Dang it. He has a point. Why do I agree with him? that's the messed up part about humans, bro. You can't completely disregard like a person because they'll eventually be right at least once. Like they'll get something right, and you're like, huh, you weren't in the wrong today. You didn't miss. You actually did not miss today. I don't know how you did that, but I have to acknowledge it now. So you see them just not being on the right side of history, and then you're like, oh, you be actually thinking, bro. That's probably how a lot of friendships start. Like you know how sometimes you have that one friendship that started off as like you really ain't mess with that dude for real. Like you genuinely did not like this person, and then it's like one thing happened to where both of you were in agreement, and then you both realize, maybe you don't suck that bad. Maybe you're not that terrible. Proceeds to have the strongest bond history. It's always the ones that hated each other first that have the strongest freaking bond. Like, bro, what? Hmm. The funny thing about that relationship though is Goku ain't really ever hate Vegeta. Um, it was all definitely one sided. Goku was just like, man, you strong. You see, even then, I don't even think he really hated him like that. I think Goku just like saw that. Dang, you trying to go to this extent just to scrap? All right, like I don't think. Yeah, yeah, I don't. I'll do it again. Yeah, honestly, I really do think it's one sided. Like Goku, I'm just itching to do it again. Yeah, I think Goku Loki messed with Vegeta from the jump. I mean, he's the one he's the reason why Vegeta survived that Saiyan saga fight because he was just like, Krillin, wait, I want to run his fate again. That's- Krillin's like, "Are you freaking serious? We almost died today." I will slay this man with my sword. meanwhile, Vegeta's like, "Are you an idiot? I'm going to come back and destroy all of you." He says as he's crawling to his ship. A lot of them. Oh my. There's a there's a lot of things that in the grand scheme of it, that like in hindsight it was actually a good decision to make. In the time it happened, terrible idea, horrific idea, astronomically bad. But in hindsight, it was for the better, because you had the likes of Frieza pull up, freaking Cell was gonna happen. Like Cell, like Android or what should we call it? Doctor Gero had been picking up data on them ever since Goku pulled up to his headquarters and blew that boy up. Like ever since he's been collecting their data. So it's like Cell was gonna happen, and Cell was going to destroy them all. Yeah, like it would have been lopsided for sure. But because Vegeta's alive, it helped out. Yeah, yeah, because yeah, because Frieza eventually would have found out about the Dragon Balls. Eventually, like yeah, right. So do whatever. Yeah, do whatever Frieza be doing. Is the consequences. Yeah. Prowlism, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Uh, doing some line art for this Power Rangers illustration. Haven't watched DBZ in years. It's been around for a minute. It's been around for a minute. I want to draw so bad right now, but life isn't letting me lately. Pain, pain for real. How you be drawing? You be drawing digital or traditional or both? Let me find a solid reference of the Red Ranger. Trying to make sure. All right, yeah, yeah, this is a good one. Been having to pull 12 plus hour shifts and probably will until after April, but hey, cash equals rent plus a bigger drawing tablet possibly. That is an insane That you grinding. You like I can hear it. Like you know how when you put like metal against like asphalt and it's just like that's you. That's your that's your work shift. Man. I drove the XP pen. Oh, okay. So you got one of them. That's a display one, right? So you balling for real. Yeah, it can be difficult to draw, especially when you have like long shifts like that. Because sometimes it's not even a time issue. Like, you could technically have physical 3 hours left to do something, but that 12 hours you spend at work will physically and mentally drain you to such an extent where you're like, yeah, I don't want to draw. I want to sleep. Or I need to eat. The art of DHT. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm working on a Power Rangers drawing right now. Okay, here we go. I got a ref. I got a ref. I'm gonna see how narrow this is right here. I'll push this up a little bit. Depends. I work until they tell us to go home. It's better because like I can't tell how much time passes because my new job is fun at times. Okay, at least the job isn't what's the word, like miserable. At least you like working there. That does help. 9:30 a.m. till 9:10 ish, and then 7:30 ish on Thursday. Still, oh, you're still in training. Okay. That might be too heavy. I'm gonna shrink it down to 20. Oh no. Hundo, you in a relationship with this man? Like, what you doing, bro? why you why you playing these games, bro? What you you out here sighing and doing that thing. I know how you pose too. You sitting there and like your hair slightly turned to the right and you looking down while you sighing, bro. I know you are. uh, that was funny. Good luck with the art, my guy. Thank you, Rennie. Thank you, thank you. Um, hello, Bastet. Welcome to the stream. I used to work at Amazon, which was slavery minus the word. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, I've heard about Amazon. I've never worked there, and I intend to never step foot in a Amazon warehouse as an employee, but I have heard the horror stories. So you said what? Oh, yeah, no, it was cuz bro, like they kept selling out every time they dropped them PS5s, bro. It was not okay. It's not fun. When I was a kid, my dream was to be an actor on the Power Rangers. Man, who you telling, Rennie? Who you telling, bro? I'm a PC gamer guy. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. I me personally, I like to play on my PC more than I do my PS5. But it's really just convenience because what do you call it? I'm usually on my computer, so it's like, oh, okay, let me get on real quick. So it's like it's really just convenience wise, but I do have a PS5, but yeah, I definitely prefer PC. Um, what else? Uh, Now I work at a mom and pop type warehouse where they genuinely care about you. That's good. That's good. When you exceed 40, they pay time and a half for the rest of the day. Oh, the pay period, so I mess around and get addicted. Yeah, no. One of my friends, he was getting overtime like crazy. And he started really getting into it. I was getting scared. I said, "Oh no." He's locked in entirely. Um, yeah, I finally catch your streams. They're very therapeutic to watch. I'm glad that my streams are a destination for salvation and ease. Oh, I should probably curve that more. XP Pen 15.6 is cool, but like it hurts my eyes because of the screen size. Um, 13.3 smaller, but has a better pen response. Okay, okay. I've messed around with SNT. I forget what size it was. I remember it being pretty large though. It might have been a 22-inch one. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Um, let's see. I just wanted to pop in and say hi before I get my lazy self up and clean around my room. I started my room transformation last year, but it's not even fully done yet. Room makeover. I've been there. Um, have a nice stream, Art man. Thank you, Bastet. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, I had a Cintiq. Uh, hated it because it had no express keys. You did have them plus an eraser on the pen itself after I returned it. That's funny. Funnily enough, I don't like using my express keys on my tablet. Like I guess because the way I'm set up, I have a Wacom Intuos Pro, so I don't even have a screen on the tablet. So the way my desk is set up, imagine. So I have two monitors, and they're on a clamp stand. Like it's on a monitor stand that is clamped to the back of my desk, and then underneath the monitor is my keyboard, and then in front of me is the tablet. So instead of using the express keys on the tablet, I like to use the keyboard. Actually, I do know why I don't like using the express keys on the tablet, because sometimes when I'm animating, um, there are more key commands I need from the keyboard. And so I'm drawing while also using the keyboard in front of me to try and do several more commands that aren't available on the express keys. Like, I could customize the express keys, but I'll always have that restriction of the number of express keys, as opposed to like the keyboard where I have several hotkeys I can choose from. So I end up having the keyboard nearby and using that. Like, my left hand is on my keyboard and my right hand is on the tablet. And I'm also kind of glad I don't have a screen tablet, because that would mean I have to look down. And I remember some years ago, like, I was getting some crazy, like my neck was starting to get super duper sore to the point where there'd be random times of the day where it would just kind of like give me like a subtle pinch, and I'm like, that don't feel right. And so I had to try and like really pay attention to my posture while drawing, and uh, at least when I have a monitor in front of me at eye level, I can have a better chance of sitting up straight as opposed to looking down the whole time. Until, maybe one day I get one of those antiques that are just monitors that you can set up straight, and then you can draw like that. Like when I was in college, they had those, and those were super cool. Um, very easy to use. Ever had an artist pinch on the side of your hand from gripping the pen? Um. Oh, you mean like right underneath your pinky? Sometimes I've had that happen to me. Um, but I've definitely tried to make it easier on my hand to draw. Like sometimes I noticed for certain brushes the pen pressure is a lot. I have to go a lot harder on the pen pressure to get the full opacity of some brushes. So I would go in and manually adjust the curve of the pressure sensitivity just to avoid that, just to avoid cramping. But I still overflex that pinky finger, and yeah, sometimes I get that soreness. Um, you went ahead and bought one of those remotes with the keys on them. I've seen those. I've seen those. I don't know if I'll ever invest in one, but they definitely look useful. It'll probably take me some time getting used to, but uh, definitely something worth looking into. You balance your screen time. Like, how often do you give yourself time away from the screen? Um, I'm a lot better about it now. Like nowadays, I don't really spend more than like 4 hours tops on like drawing something, because my projects recently have gotten a lot bigger, and I know that I can't get them done in a day, so it kind of takes the stress off, and allows me to uh distribute the work time throughout several days, if not weeks, as opposed to what I used to do back in like 2020 and 2021, where I tried to draw every day. Back then, I was drawing every day and trying to get a finished piece done, so I would spend easily 8 hours a day trying to draw something. Um, but yeah, now it's been shortened down to at least like minimum like two, maybe 1.5 hours, maybe, and then if I'm spending like time on something, maybe four. I try not to do it too much now, but yeah, I used to have a lot of hours clocked in uh, for 2021 and 2020. One thing I've noticed, it's so much better to draw and do the pre-sketch one night, go to bed, and then wake up and ink, mix the coloring in and stuff, go by so quick. Yeah, there were back during those years, like I would try to sketch and line art all at the same time. But yeah, like because I know I'm going to segment my process better, I could spend more time on the sketch and I can really like flesh stuff out and I can look back at it. Like you know how your eyes and your brain kind of get fatigued from looking at your drawing too long. So when you leave it alone and then you come back to it the next day, there's some things you can finally catch that you might not have seen prior, and then you can make adjustments and stuff like that. So that's always nice. Um, but of course, yeah, the drawing will take longer to make, but uh, that's how much it costs to make something of higher quality. I don't regret doing the everyday thing though because I look at the art before I did the everydays of 2020 and 2021, and I look at the drawings afterwards, and there's a significant difference in skill. And I'm like, oh wow, this actually helped. I'm not the same anymore. I'm not the same drawer. I said, thank goodness. We are slightly up. Yeah, yeah. Especially if you're trying to do all those steps like drawing, like sketching, inking, coloring, rendering, you're definitely gonna miss stuff out. Oh, Tay, what's up? Hi, Z stopped by to like the video, heading home from work. You have a great weekend and live stream. Thank you, Tay. Thank you for stopping by. Um, uh, Best part is like I have those moments of, dang, I'm glad I waited before I never would have thought to add that. Yeah, that too. That's another good point. Um, Sometimes the outside world can give you ideas while you're like mulling it over. Because, if you're drawing something in one go, you leave less room for inspiration because you're going to get it done the moment you draw it. Um, and so you have that benefit of, uh, you can problem solve while you're away from your drawing. I've had that happen to me several times where it's like, I'm trying to think of, okay, how am I going to approach this render, or how am I going to compose this, and then you know my flurry of thoughts come in, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can try this, and then I can see what if it works or not the next day. Are you still in Kimmy's Discord? I am still in Kimmy's Discord. I'm not very active in Kimmy's Discord, but I think I'm still in there, unless if she made a new one. um, okay, yeah, I'm still in here. When was the last time I posted in this server? Oh, not too long ago. It was earlier this month. I posted my short film teaser. You got banned. Oh shoot. My curiosity wants me to ask what you did, but at the same time, I don't want to find out in case that it incriminates you. Wait, I wonder. Wait, I think we might have had this convo before. I think I remember you telling me why, but I did forget. It was a while ago. It was like I think it was like sometime last year that you told me. Uh, they tended to think everything I said was an attack. Mods would like instigate thinking yourself would shove off my opinions or arguments. It was kind of toxic. Ooh. Glad y'all did it before I did. Yeah, it can be rough when you get into a situation like that where it's like a group environment doesn't suit very well with your with like the way you converse with people. So it's like it does suck that you got kicked, but at the same time, maybe it was for the better if that was the environment that you were experiencing. It's like uh, it's like leaving that friend group that you thought were your friends, but like they leave you out of the group activities, and you realize they're not really your friends, and so you leave under your own accord. And you didn't even know it sucks that you left that friend group is actually better for you in the long run. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's like that. I was happy I'm in better squads. There you go. But yeah, because that's one thing you or at least me, that's one thing I figured out very quickly with Discords. Like Discords have certain personalities to them. They have certain vibes and uh, behaviors that suit people better than others. Like one person might thrive in this server, but another person might be in agony when they hang out in the server. So it's like you have to figure out which one is best suited for you. I mean, it was just a bit much that I got banned. I was like, really? Yeah. Ninja Storm? Ninja Storm. You are correct. I'm working on Ninja Storm. This is the Red Ranger right here. I might need another reference photo because these pixels ain't cutting it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find another one. I need a ref of his of the emblem on the forehead of his helmet. Okay, this is pretty close. This is better. This is better. You'd say something that you get jumped. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That it was that kind of thing. I've seen that happen before. Not in that server, but I've seen just in general, seen stuff like that happen. When the cosine when you got the cosine quirk, that drug is hard to beat. Hmm. That one is okay, something like that. Streamers, YouTubers who let it get to their head that not basic co-signing is toxic. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't really know how to approach that kind of problem because it's kind of I don't know. I'm trying to think about it from like the community development perspective, where it's like the reason why the co-signing happens is because the server consists of people who support you and your content from the jump. So typically, that also means they'll support you in general. So you kind of have this group of people that more than likely will agree with you uh, most times out of 10. But that also means that there might not be times where your group will what's the word I'm looking for? They won't push back if you say something that they don't agree with. because most likely they're going to agree with you anyway. When she was go from 10 plus years to 60 plus, the attitudes changed. I I've never seen it happen yet, but that's because I don't know anyone who went from the bottom to the top like that. Like I don't know anyone. Most of the people that I know who already have that, like most of the people who have that viewership already have it by the time I find them. So I haven't experienced it, so I can't say if I've seen that yet. But that doesn't sound far fetched. That doesn't sound out of the ordinary. People do change depending on the stimuli they're provided uh, on this planet. BRB. We actively support and bully him 24/7. That's funny. But Caleb, I want to bark at the people. Does she get excited when more people show up, or does she like kind of bug out? She want food. It favorite breed. Madam Art, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. You read that comment too, didn't you? You read that comment too. That's so funny. It's been rent free. Five. You want to get a full identity of what the channel is before really pushing it out. Yeah, no, that I didn't get I didn't get a negative energy from that comment. It looked like he just yeah. Mr. Beast, I be I have mixed feelings when I watch a Mr. Beast video. I feel like my energy got sucked from me because like like I feel like he siphoned all of my energy, my life energy for the day. Like there's so much that happens in the Mr. Beast video. It's such neck break speed that when it's done, I'm like, uh, uh. completely out of any energy whatsoever. Jeez. No, no, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. That's why I'm so glad we found out how to make houses, bro. Whoever found out how to make houses. I mean, sorry, wrong UI. I'm going to I'm not gonna even try to do another ellipse. I'm just gonna go Control C, Control V. Yep. Just gonna grab this boy right here and do a little bit of adjustments. There we go. Zoom in a little bit. Let me see what's going on here. It's a valuable skill to have for sure. Mm, hmm Shut up, Kalo. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Insane. Yo, what's up, Christopher? How you been, man? I've been living, surviving. How's you? I'm chilling. Not doing too bad. Uh, I've been I've been convention hunting this year. I've been going through looking up like several or not surveys, looking up several applications and venues and just trying to schedule my year so that I have a nice set of shows lined up and you know sell my art. Uh, and also working on the short film, trying to get that taken care of. It's going to take forever, but slow but steady progress. Yep. There's a couple I got accepted in already, which is nice. I have an upcoming convention uh in Texas called Nishi Fest. It's like a smaller con. It's nothing like super crazy. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be in Dallas Fort Worth, uh, April 20th and 21st. So that'll be the third venue I went to this year. I expect to see the 2019 Samus drawing at these venues. What was the 2019 drawing? Oh, the one from Arttober. I don't know. That one, I feel like that one doesn't fully showcase my set of skills anymore. I do, however, have that other Samus drawing. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find that drawing real quick. Um, Here it is. Oh wait, no, hold on. It's in here. Yes, yes. Yup. No, no, not the zero suit. This one. Yeah. But I don't even know if you mess with Power Rangers like that for real. But um, this is the one I was referring to. I could sell this as a print, honestly. Low key, low key. I could put that in my rotation. Recently, recently one of the I reposted an image from this same era of drawings. It was this one right here. This one I posted again on Twitter because I realized there's a lot of X Men talk going around. X Men's real popping right now because of the X Men '97. So I was like, you know what? Let me repost this picture, and it did much better compared to the first time I originally posted it. So I was like, okay, cool. Now that I know people actually like this drawing, I might bring it into the rotation. I might, start selling this at conventions. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. Um, Let me finish up the line art, or at least a section of this line art. I think this I'm gonna put in the front. Am I gonna wait? Hold on. How should I do that? Okay, so that's gonna go top. So they should be together, and then cut it halfway here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Marcus Marcus said if you a wide receiver, you're gonna drop some of them catches. Why is he laughing in the distance? Goodness gracious. What time is it? I gotta break my fast soon. Uh some chicken and rice. I knew it. Yeah, is white rice. I am currently holding off on Invincible. I know what she did. Hmm. The suits are like got a little bit of looseness to them for sure. Like depending on the suits, I've seen like ranger suits that are a bit baggier, suits that are a little closer to the skin. This one feels like it has a little bit of looseness to it for sure. Had to see what you were talking about, and yeah, of course, people showing that love. Me making a retweet that. Yeah, yeah, like X Men. Like I've seen so much X Men discourse, um, and just conversations about X Men on my feed since that show dropped. Like it's been like abnormal amounts of X Men talk on my feed. So it's just like, huh, okay, since X Men is super trendy right now, let me just upload some content that I already have of the X Men. See how that does. And lo and behold, I got a decent number of followers from that retweet or that re up. So I was like, okay, this I'm going to. Yeah, that wraps around here. What time is it? 7:31. Soon, very soon, I have to break my fast. Trying to avoid the tangent that will happen here if I draw it. Push this further down. The change is going to make this look very strange. What is this? Oh, this is the Rock. No Dwayne. I see now. There's a platform where the other Rangers stand on, and I was trying to figure out what that line was, but it's the rocks behind them. CW advertising. Yeah, honestly. I haven't even actually watched the 97 series yet. I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm cautiously optimistic about watching it. Um, I've seen some of the animations for it, and it looks really good. So um, I look forward to seeing some of those shots. Kind of illustrating segments of the Ranger, um, because my chaotic thoughts won, and I want to prep this drawing for the potential of converting it into a lenticular print. Whether or not I fully commit to that decision is still in the up in the air, but um, I'm going to at least draw it in a fashion that makes it easier for me to convert it into a lenticular print if I do choose to do that. So separating the layers into like certain body parts that would move faster than others if you were to rotate the camera. That's how I'm determining what parts of the body are on a certain layer. We've seen a lot of Cyclops moments. Yeah, yeah. Cyclops specifically has been getting a lot of media attention. Um, People suddenly out of the woodwork saying that they like Cyclops and whatnot, and I'm like, I don't believe you. But they brought up good points about Cyclops, and how he's actually a really good character and he's actually pretty cool. Because if you grew up with X Men, like that Cyclops was always getting dogged on, but in terms of the way people looked at him, maybe not in the comics themselves, but like um the way just people interpreted him, like the way they saw him, many didn't like him. So it's really funny seeing like people say they did mess with Cyclops, and I'm just like, prove it. That's just me though. That's just me. Um, okay, time is 7:35. I have to go break my fast. Sadly, that means I'm going to end this stream, but I did make some leeway at least on the Red Ranger here with the line art. I'm not going to rush the line art. I'm going to take my time with it, make sure everything looks good. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna just make a slow, steady progress, and hopefully I get this done probably before the middle of April. That's my goal. I want to get this done before the middle of April. Um, but yeah, I do have to go eat. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you very soon. If I'm not tired out of my mind, I'm gonna try and stream again tomorrow, but I can't make any promises. So until then, take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.